Hey everybody, it's Brad here, Pookie NC at the Wild Boys Brewery. Hope everybody's having a good Homebrew Wednesday. Don't really have a whole lot going on as far as my brews go. Everything's still in the fermenter, chugging along. Got the day off work tomorrow, so I'm going to delabel a bunch of bottles and run through the dishwasher and bottle up one of my stouts, the American Imperial Chocolate Coffee Stout I did. I'm going to go ahead and bottle it up. I need to free the carboy up so I can transfer my Hokey Homebrew Yeast Experiment ESB Thames Valley Ale over into that so it can sit for 2 weeks and then I can get it bottled. Since I ain't got much going on for my homebrew, what I'm going to do is go ahead and check out another one of these beers that Stefan from over at Hat Trick 364 sent me. If you hadn't subbed to his channel or checked him out, go over and check him out. He does some pretty funny stuff. He does a lot of the malt liquor videos. I think he's even got a puppet act going on now. If you're into that kind of thing, go over and check him out. He's a cool dude. I did my first beer trade ever with him. It was the first beer trade he ever did. We both really happy the way everything turned out. We sent 2 bombers and 4 12 ounces to each other. If you want to check out the other videos about what we sent each other, that'd be super cool. If you want to check that out and leave comments on the tasting videos. I've already got one other one up, and I'm actually going to have 2 beers on this one. I did his porter as well. It was one of his home brews. But today I'm doing an Abita beer, and it is the Abbey Ale. So it's their Trappist style beer, and I did not have a proper glass for it. I've got some oversized wine snifters. I was actually talking to Rick at the Rick Tech channel, suggesting to him about using he's wanting to check out some new Belgians and some new wheat beers, and I've got wheat beer glasses. And I usually just put the Belgians in an oversized brandy snifter, and that works pretty good. But I was at the City Beverage in Winston-Salem. It's a boutique wine and beer store, and they also sell some homebrew supplies. And I was looking around at their glassware, and they had a Duvel glass, which I've been lusting after one of these for a while. Went ahead and it was about $10, which I usually don't spend on a glass, but I've really been wanting one of these. Watching Greg's beer reviews, and he always busts this thing out when he does one of these kind of beers. And I figured I might want to take my own advice, like I was talking to Rick Tech about using the right glass for the right beer. I figured I might want to use my own advice, and so I bought a proper Belgian style Trappist glass. Yay. Anyway, I'm going to pop the top on this thing and pour it in and check it out and let you guys know what I think about it. And let me put my beer lid up there where Smokey will not get it, as you will see here in a minute. He snatched the quarter beer can from me last night when I did my review on the quarter. Oh, it's a nice color. It's a nice copper color. It's a little darker than most of the Belgians I've tried are. And how much is it going to hold? Not quite the whole thing, but pretty darn close. I don't know if you can see through this thing. I'm going to be careful so I don't spill it all over everything. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's definitely got that whole Belgian yeast thing going on. Slightly sour. Real fruity smelling. Belgians are usually a little more sour smelling than the wheat beers are. I actually usually like the wheat beers a little bit better, but I like them both pretty good. This one's straight out of the fridge, so I don't know how much of a nose I'm really going to get on it. It's actually almost a red color when I hold it up to the light and look through it. I don't know if you can see through it or not. Right now I'm going to get a drink. Check this thing out. Cheers. pretty good. I like it. It's not the best Belgian style beer I ever had, but it is pretty tasty. It's definitely something I'd drink again. I think it needs to warm up just a little bit. Kind of wake up the flavors a little bit. The being straight out of the fridge, its flavors are definitely muted on it. Getting some caramel notes out of it. Definitely the yeast is the most prevalent thing that you taste out of it. And I didn't even dump the yeast in. Unless this is a filtered beer, it should have some yeast sediment in the bottom of it. Must be filtered or something, because it ain't got much of a yeast cake in the bottom of it. Dump that last little bit in there. Frost up a nice, about 3/4 finger head. Maybe it had some yeast in the bottom of it. It's a little more yeasty smelling than it was. A lot of these Belgian beers, they'll have crap loads of yeast in the bottom of them. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. I usually try not to dump it in there when I first pour it. That way you can try it without the yeast, and then about halfway through, go ahead and dump the rest of it in. It's almost like you're getting 2 beers in one. And you can kind of see. You alright, bud? Don't blow chunks on the video now. I'm a little picking. He decided he wanted to get choked up. I'm not exactly sure on what. The beer cap's still on the table. I'm sitting in the fetch spot, so he thinks as soon as I sit down on the couch here, it's time to play fetch. So he's got the ball laying between my legs, anxiously awaiting me to finish this video and throw the ball for him. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I would definitely buy this beer again. It's good. It's not blowing my doors off, but I think it's definitely a good sessionable Abbey Ale or Trappist style beer. An American interpretation of it is pretty decent. Check it out if you can find it, if you like Abbey style beers or Trappist style beers. It's definitely worth checking out. If you've had it before, let me know what you thought about it. Leave some comments. Hey everybody, it's Brad here at Puka NC Wild Boys Brewery. Checking out another beer I got in my beer mail. It is the porter I got from Stefan at Hat Trick 364. Go ahead and pop the top on this thing, check it out. Looking forward to this one. We got a good hiss and no volcano, so that's good. City bottle from the keg, so there's not going to be any trouble in the bottom. I can already smell it from over here. It smells nice and roasty. Hey, check it out. Leaving some nice lace. Oh, it smells really good. Excuse me here for a moment. My Pekingese has decided that he wants to try to eat the cap I just popped off this thing. Come here. Yeah. Give it up. Come on. Puppy dogs ain't supposed to be eating bottle caps. I know it tasted good. Alright, anyway, we're back. Had to do a bottle cap retrieval from my Pekingese Smoky. He thinks that anything that he can fit in his mouth is something he's supposed to chew up. That would be why his nickname when he was a puppy was Pac-Man. And he got a whole lot better as he's gotten older. Anyway, back to the beer here. It's got a really nice smell to it. It's one of the best smelling porters I've ever checked out. really nice toffee chocolate smell to it. Roasted malts. Check this thing out, get a drink on it. Cheers. That's really good. I like that. I actually like this better than I did the vanilla Double Dog 25th anniversary. This is nice. He told me to leave it sitting out for a little while and let it warm up, so I left it sitting out for about 20 minutes or so. Let it come up to a little bit more closer to a little warmer temperature than it would be straight out of the fridge. It's got great flavor. It's leaving a lot of real nice lacing. Let's do the smell-o-vision. Smell it? It's good, man. Yeah, it's real nice, man. That's great. That's really good homebrew, dude. Let's see what my dog's getting into. He's one mess. That's what picking these are. If you got one, you know. If you don't, then they're into everything. They'll lay there and sleep all day, and if you are doing something where they want your attention, then they will do whatever they can to get your attention. I guess that's most animals. Man, this is a really good beer. I really appreciate you sending this one to me. It's funny. I love stouts, but I have found very few porters that I actually really like. And this is one of them, so that's saying quite a bit. You wouldn't think there'd be much difference between a stout and a porter, but I like most stouts, and I actually don't like most porters. So I'm really happy with this one. It's awesome, man. I'd definitely be interested in maybe getting the recipe of this one and brewing it myself. It's got a really good smell to it. It tastes just like it smells too. That's nice. It's real good. Good job, brother. That's about all I got to say about this. I'm going to let the rest of this sit and warm up a little bit. And, man, I appreciate the beer mail again, and I hope you like the ones I sent you. I know it's going to take a couple of days before you get around checking them out, because you got to let them calm down from the being shipped. But do a quick video and let me know what you think. And cheers. Here. Let's do a cameo. Do a cameo. Wave hi, everybody. That was smoky. I hope everybody has a good Homebrew Wednesday. I'll show some more video footage next week of the ESB. Smokey says hi. And that's pretty much it for this week. You guys have a good one, and cheers.